Okay, so before we start the video, I want to share these codes with you. This was given to me by one of my guild mates, and also I think it's been floating around the internet for quite a while. So first thing you want to do is go to lordsmobile.igg.com/gifts, and here it'll pop up something like this, and you could do it on your mobile app as well too. And so once you get to this website, I usually do it by player name, but you can do it by IGGID. But I do it by player name. So, and it doesn't have to be yours. You can actually do it for your guildmates as well. So if you got a lot of time, you could sit there and punch in 99 or 100 player names, and you could claim it for your entire guild. But anyway, so if we do, let's say, okay, just pop in a player name, and then the gift code. The first one, that most recent one for Thanksgiving, is 6XEK34RJ. And you claim, and it'll sort of verify the info of the castle. And if you do submit, it will get you these. For that particular code, it was speed up 15 hours, shield 8 hour, and construction boost for 10%. There's also a couple of other ones that I know that's been around for a long time. LM, like in Lords Mobile, 001, and that one should also, there you go, incinerator and whatever else. It's like a basic package with some RSS. Another one is LM648, and claim that. And there you go. That one's a shield and training speed. So those three are codes that I know of. If you know any other codes, go ahead and post it and let us know. Share it with the community. But that's what we know, and I think that's pretty good stuff. So enjoy the video. Thanks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the KVK started. So first, I had a billion mite pop into my spot where I left, or one of the empty spots, and it's a small temporary hive, and of course he attacks, and I believe he's coming in range, so I don't really do anything with it, just because I'm in infantry wedge 99% of the time. Easy cap on this one. Quickly heal up, and hopefully wait for the next one. And obviously with this, what I'm thinking is there's probably his buddies. They're probably going to come along pretty soon. And I'm just checking his gear, making sure I get the report saved up, and just wait on his buddy. But they actually never show up, which is a good thing, I guess. And then next one, just randoming around, and I always check the gear first, so that way you know what you need to do. This one is a smaller trap at 117 million that I was hopping around with, and this guy eventually just sits around for a while. He actually sat around quite a while, actually, and I sat there, and eventually he launches a hit, I believe in like 5 seconds. But again, with this, I'm in infantry wedge phalanx, and my gears are decent. My stats are running about 340-ish, 320, right in low 300s. And then you always check what's incoming. And even if he was to send calves, I couldn't really do much, because, I guess I could change it, but I usually want to leave my gear on every single time. I don't do quick swaps or anything. What I want is, I want those people who are all about YOLO, and what they see is what they get. I don't really try to go out there and trick people by doing quick swapping. I just kind of leave it on there. I don't even want to miss my swaps. So it's almost that they might think that I'm a trap, and my stats will probably show that I'm a trap, but it's okay. there's plenty of people out there that's willing to YOLO, and it does. I mean, my traps are not burn proof. They do burn once in a while, especially from those bigger mythic guys with pack 5. They will burn the trap. So, but good thing with the sanctuary, I don't lose a lot of troops anymore, which is good. But so it's a give and take at this point, though. With this smaller trap, I'm fine with it. Okay, so here's that's another hit. I'm going over the report. They didn't do much here again. And here's a third one that's coming in. This one I actually ported into this area just because one of my guild mates said that he actually got gangbanged by a guild called NPS. So I'm just kind of sitting here hoping that I'll entice a gangbang. But this guy ports in and decides to send a solo hit. Again, easy hit. In fact, this is Inner Kingdom hit. So I'm gonna go. What I do is I release their leader because I didn't even earn any points for this, and they're laughing about it, of course. But you know, kills are kills. But I'd much rather get points off of it. So I just release because sometimes holding a leader actually gets in your way. It makes people think twice. Another 2 billion guy pops in. I think he's a 2 billion. He pops in and decides to hit me, thinking, you know, whatever he wanted, he was doing. But it really does nothing again. And I release his leader also. Because right now I'm actually trying to target the different or enemy kingdom instead of. And then I change my name quickly. And going over the reports here, 375k, but without pack 5 familiars, it's really not going to go through. And with these ranged units would absolutely do nothing. Even if it's full T5 with pack 5, it's really not going to do anything. But most of the time they don't know. I mean, you know, I'm giving out this information, but the thing is, people don't know it's me or not, because I'm always changing the name. There's that 2 billion guy. He had what sigils and everything, but of course he sent range, and I don't even know how many he actually wounded, but yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Look at the backline hit. It didn't even fill my infirms. So with all of that, he wasn't able to do much. It's mainly because of range. Okay, so enough about these guys. I think so basically what's going to happen is the NPS guys finally see what's going on. They're actually going to send a hit from far away. One of the guys is, and I think I end up capping him. Okay, these guys, again, they're messing around with the smaller castle. See, that one, like I said, it actually burnt, but it didn't lose anything because most of it went to sanctuary, and it wasn't even that much. I just wasn't able to cap them. But if you could see, there's 2 bad Charlies there. One on the left is actually a little bit heavier at 140 might or 147 might. So that one actually capped that 2 billion guy without any problem. But this is the spot. It's right by the base. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get or trap those NPS guys. And you will see as we get there that they're going to set up a gangbang. And very nice guild. I mean, big guild with a lot of people willing to YOLO solo. And actually, they're all about the gangbang. They even after the gangbang, and you'll see how much might I lose and how much end up in sanctuary, how much gets redded out. It was actually fun for both sides, I think. As far as the KVK, I end up with like about 50 million on one account and 20 million points on the other account. This hit right here, yep, that's the start of it. This is the start of it. MP $. One of their guys actually hit me from far, and I believe I wasn't able to maybe catch his hit, but I got his report, and you could see he didn't do much. And that's the leader that I'm holding of his. and I believe he was on the other side of the base. Just sent it from far, and this shows that my solo war is done. And here's the report. Okay, and here you can see the report. Pisco is his name, and he actually sent it from the other side of the base, or the wonders. And basically, him hitting me and getting capped starts the round of gangbang that's about to come. And this guy sent it all cabs, pretty nice gear. But I'm at this point, what I'm doing is I'm checking everybody else's gear, because I need to see what they have. I need to make sure that there's not a bunch of mythic champs around with 11k that's going to try to gangbang, because you definitely want to avoid that situation. And as you could see, when I started to come in here and trying to heal, or getting my RSS ready for the gangbang, because I'm assuming that's what's going to happen, you could see the castles porting in on the very bottom left corner. So as I was going in, I actually saw it, and I got my second screen watching them too, while I'm getting this or I'm in here trying to get ready to just pretty much take the hit and heal as they gangbang. So I'm staying in here. I got my RSS open, but of course I don't know if I had everything open, but I'm just kind of sitting here and counting down what they're going to send, or I'm probably watching from the outside and on another phone as they're porting in, and having this particular one ready. And they here, of course, here comes the gangbang, and they're speeding up. So here I'm just kind of waiting for the first hit. As soon as they hit, I'm going to go ahead and just select all, heal up as quick as possible. And I think I do miss one or two heals here, which makes me end up losing some troops. But luckily there's Sanctuary, and that helps a lot, of course, for solo traps. And of course this doesn't last too long, maybe less than a minute, and you could see me just healing. And then once it slows down like this, it's probably good, and I'm going to check my Sanctuary. One thing about here is I did divine tasks, have them ready, because I only have one troop in Sanctuary so I can gather up divine tasks. That way, when situation like this arises, I can heal what's inside Sanctuary, or whatever I can for that one round of divine tasks. Here's the list of the prisoners, and you'll see one guy. This guy actually had Helldrider escape with his leader, and then of course he's trying again, and I'll cap him again on this round. So he wasn't able to free his leaders. So I pretty much capped them all. You could see on the bottom left, and I'll show you the outside view later. And yes, because of this situation, I was willing to spend 1,500 gems on emoji. Of course, we make a deal for the entire, because I could just hide to different kingdom every time they set a rally, so they're never going to catch me throughout this KVK. So that wasn't going to happen. And this, I believe, was I didn't think I had to stay up all night if that was the situation, and I just could keep running. And then at this point, we're just making a deal for entire leaders that I capped, so that way we can deal with it. I think it was 40 days of a pretty decent price, 40 days of speed, and maybe 5 relocators. And I'm here, you see me releasing all the leaders as we go. I believe there was like 7 or 8. Really, I don't know. But I think even if they came in more, I was probably able to heal fast enough. And yep, these guys, again, MP $, that guild, they're a pretty big guild, and they do have some crazy people that's willing to solo. In fact, they asked me if I want to go another round, and I told them no, I couldn't, because I actually had pretty decent amount of troops in the Sanctuary. And you don't want to give them, you don't want to know what they're going to do, or have to guess what they're going to do, because they're probably going to end up using different tactic at that point. Okay, and this one right here is outside view of the gangbang itself. You can see on the bottom left that they're actually porting in and they're setting up. Of course, it's pretty obvious to me that that's what's going to happen. I assumed that was what's going to happen, and I came to that specific spot hoping for that to happen. So it all worked out perfectly. They got their target. I got my trap going. And that's what's going to happen, I think, within the next 5 or 10 seconds. So I'm just going to play it and enjoy the rest of the video. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, it's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new stock for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, yeah, thinking that I'm too pop. Getting caught with a few thoughts cause I'm too lost. Off the speakers can't even handle me. Even what I got, nobody's gonna drain my energy. And I will never stop, I'm motivated by enemies. Setting up shop so everybody remember me. And no, I am not going through life regretfully. I'd rather work non-stop, what they call incessantly, than work some odd job just to live life pleasantly. Already got lost in my mind, not a fantasy. I'm getting with a forgotten soul, so stop, drop, and roll. You lost all control and pop off your ball. I got squat, I fall, I'm not bought, I'm sold. My stock rocks, it's gold. Hey, knock, knock, she holding shit, talk to close. I ain't stopping though, it's hip-hop, you know. Or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping tone, no, my pocket's grown. You can't stop the show, so get rockin' on. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. Yeah. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up. Hard words like a weapon, attack with no questions. In my own section, and they still disconnected, cause their mind's been infected, and they're filled with objection. Too filled for recollection, so we're losing all attention. They don't know I'm in contention, cause I'm gaining their attention, cause I'm making a connection. Lyricism and aggression got me feeling my ascension. In my passion, my profession, I'm attacking my obsession, taking action and progressing. I go off on the enemy, that's what makes them scared of me. Make my plans carefully, then execute them daringly. They say I act recklessly, but that's why I'm effective. See, you can't predict my tendencies, I offer no transparency. Some people think I'm lost, others think I'll be a legend. I'm never gonna stop till I'm one above second. And my thoughts at the top, but my mind stay present. Don't let your dreams stop, cause dreaming is a blessing. They tell me all the same, told me I won't make a name. But it's not about the fame, it's about keeping me sane. So I stay within my lane, feel my blood pump through my veins. Feel adrenaline, no pain, welcome all to my domain. Yeah. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make friends. You don't wanna fuck with me, don't wanna test your luck with me. Cause if you try to fuck with me, I'll take all your body parts to a fucking graveyard. 6 feet under. I'm ostracized and traumatized by everything I'm not. Alright, I'm lost inside, and anything I say you better listen up closely. Mostly, I'm the one and only. Bring it home slowly. Hand your boy the trophy. Patience is holy moly. I got him hating on me like Michael hates Toby. Force like I'm Obi. You know the one Kenobi. Force fed baloney by phonies. Just wanna rule the world. Call me Mr. Steel Girl. Easy gave me the referral. Now he's worried about a jail. Yeah, coming out strong. I've been here for a long time. Started off online. Finish off all time. They can call me crazy cause I rap like I got rabies. I'm confident, not lazy, and I'm dominating lately. She want me like some pastries. I'ma give it to these ladies like I'm Hefner in my 80s. Still I'm pushing up daisies. Don't wanna fuck with me. Don't wanna test your luck with me.